Every story in the hacker world starts with a spark. Mine began inside a dark bedroom at 2 a.m., lit only by the glow of an old monitor. I didn't understand coding. Not really. But I understood something deeper. That the world behind the screen felt like home. They called people like me script kiddies. Not respected. Not feared. Just kids running pre-made scripts they barely understood. But every empire starts small. And every master was once a beginner with shaky fingers on a cheap keyboard. Prompt to imagem. Cartoon minimalista. Fundo bronco. Contorno marum. Bonachino simples senadu no computator. Flecha preta asima. Texto curdo. Script Kiddie. Estilo limpo igualaus print enviados. I wanted more. Copying others wasn't enough. So I started experimenting. Breaking, fixing, rewriting lines of code. Most of it crashed. Some of it worked. And that feeling, the power to create and destroy digital walls. It was addictive. This was the code Dabbler stage, where curiosity becomes obsession, and obsession becomes purpose. Then came reconnaissance, the art of observing without being seen, of listening without making a sound. I learned to map networks, analyze security flaws, and watch entire systems like a silent ghost. A hacker's first real power is knowing everything, while others know nothing. Once you know the walls, you start testing them, brute forcing, trying thousands of passwords per second, watching barriers fall like sand. It wasn't glamorous, but it was effective, and effectiveness is currency in the hacker world. Then malware. My first piece was terrible, unstable, clunky, easy to detect. But the moment it executed on someone else's machine, the moment I watched the foreign screen react to my commands, I felt a shift. The digital world was no longer a place I visited. It was a place I controlled. Hacking isn't just about code. It's about people. I learned how easily humans leak secrets. A careless employee, a distracted manager, a friendly voice on the phone pretending to be IT support. Firewalls are strong. People are weak. And this rank made me powerful. Now I wanted to be invisible. No traces, no logs, no fingerprints in the digital snow. Stealth coding wasn't about being fast. It was about being unseen. My scripts became shadows. My malware whispers. No alarms, no alerts, just silence. Beautiful silence. It was time to go deeper. Corporate servers, private databases, networks protected by million-dollar security teams. Breaking in wasn't the hard part. It was staying inside, living in their systems, like a ghost in the walls. Stealing data isn't just downloading files. It's strategy. It's precision. It's knowing what matters and what gets you caught. I learned to siphon information silently, bit by bit, like removing diamonds from a vault without touching the alarms. Then came the rarest power of all. 0 days, vulnerabilities unknown to the world, invisible doors, left unlocked by accident. Finding one felt like discovering a new element. Selling one could change your entire life. I no longer existed in one place. My connection bounced across continents, layer after layer of anonymity. To trace me was to chase smoke through a labyrinth. I crossed a line, not by accident, by choice. Now I wasn't just hacking systems. I was breaking them, selling access, weaponizing knowledge. The world of black hat hackers is cold, ruthless, but it pays well, too well. I built an army, thousands of infected machines, silent soldiers obeying every command. One line of code, and the world shook. The dark web, a marketplace of shadows, access, exploits, databases, identities. Everything had a price, and I was now a seller. Danger became routine. Profit became intoxicating. Sometimes they didn't want data. They wanted destruction. Systems wiped. Servers melted. Companies crippled. It was surgical chaos. And I was very, very good at it. Apt, the highest form of intrusion. Living inside systems for months, sometimes years. Undetected. Watching. Listening. Learning. You become part of the machine itself. By now, I barely existed. No social media. No public records. No traceable identity. A ghost with a heartbeat. Only those who dig deep enough. Ever hear whispers about this rank? I could breach anything. Banks, corporations, secure governments, encrypted databases. Doors weren't obstacles anymore. They were invitations. You stop breaking systems and start designing the ones that can. Networks, malware frameworks, invisible infrastructures. I wasn't a hacker anymore. I was the architect of unseen empires. At the top of the hacker world, there's no throne, no crown, no kingdom, just a name spoken quietly, a presence suspected but never proven, a ghost that leaves no prints and no patterns. This is the final rank, the rank every hacker dreams of and fears becoming. Because once you're truly untraceable, you're no longer part of the world. You exist everywhere and nowhere, and that is what it was like to be every hacker rank.